So let's talk about what came in the box. There was one 3-point-something inch. What was that? There's one 3.5-inch floppy that could contain software that we purchased that worked modems to dial and talk to credit card companies. Then there was that great Windows 98 32-bit software stuff was produced. Ted Sands actually did some work on that version too. Then in the box you got all kinds of great stuff to work with. There was, I may need some assistance here. Yeah, the box was always a little confused. Can you hold that please? Can you hold that please? Here, can you hold this for a second? There's nothing for you.
Bring back memories, Kevin.
Telephone cable, and then, just because, you know, it was going to take over 4 hours, we actually packed, it was just like Hershey bars back then, but we actually packed food for the installer. Literally. And so you had to be able to do things like where's that motor? Give me the goofy motor. Because you had to attach things called serial and parallel ports. So you take this goofy cable and you put it in, and Kevin had them crawling around under the desk and looking for the right cable. It's just that often we got there and it was really a 9-pin one, and that's a 25-pin one. You never know what you're going to get. But no problem. We also threw in, because you had to have everything besides your candy, and then you could kind of stick this together. And it goes, I was better at it back then. Then you plug that in, so you know, don't do this in a way it gets you, oh yeah, don't forget your power tube, because you need to power this up. And then we included, she never knew where the phone lines were back then. This is kind of pre-internet being popular. So everybody got a 50-foot phone cord. No messing around. Now this modem is actually far more modern than the ones that we sent. But alas, we couldn't find an original one. And so you put it all together, and you got serial ports talking, and then serial ports got confused with other serial ports. Sooner or later, after about 4 hours or so, you could do your test transaction. And that's literally how we started. So I don't want to hear any more complaints about software. You guys got to use the internet. Just stick it in there. Just what's all the way?